So with these Star Brothers, I'm literally seeing there's somebody who is waiting, like patiently waiting to communicate to you something important to communicate it to you. While like they're literally waiting to lift the veil and communicate something very important to you. But there is something about trust too. Like with these two birds, there comes through that um the longer they wait, the more trust they build. So perhaps there's something about this strength or like building trust, that they let it in. They let the trust take them over. And yeah, they are patiently waiting to communicate something to you. Mm. Perhaps a lot of time has passed by, and perhaps with this, seeing this figure kind of gives me the word stalemate. So perhaps this person literally kept you away, like at a distance, brought you away, didn't give you anything, hearing didn't give you any gifts. There was something, a hardened situation, harsh situation, hardships, something connected to something difficult in this person's life. And they couldn't tell this to you, but I'm seeing like this person has this like white shirt and I'm very drawn to it. It's almost as if this person was innocent, and in the sense that they just kept this away from you because they couldn't do otherwise, or almost like they were trying to keep this away from you because, like, to keep you safe or something like that. At the same time, it's almost like this person was also like puppeteered by somebody, as if, yeah, there was some slight influence onto them that they were puppeteered, like to do this or do that, make decisions based on that puppeteer, somebody, perhaps a mother figure in their life. I'm feeling family. I'm feeling family, like, yeah, strongly. Family comes through very strong here. Also, lifting the veil, like, it shows me that they can't wait to open the curtains for the sun to rise or sun to, like, there is the sunset and the person's opening the curtains. So maybe they feel like they are either running out of time, or maybe they came back late. They came back late, but they are giving you this information, and there's almost this like, I'm not hoping for anything. Well, they actually are hoping and praying. So this is like a mixed energy. It gives me like the fear of mind, the thoughts, but at the same time, this person is really wishing you well and willing for you, like wishing for you. Um, there's something divine coming through too, but like, yeah, Star Brothers. I'm thinking like might run out of patience. It's not about them. It's more so about you, perhaps, that you might run out of patience. Um, there's something about the stars. Not just because this is a star seed oracle, but there's something about the stars. Two stars. I'm seeing like two stars. I'm really drawn to these two stars. There's some inner knowing too, like inner knowing that you're special and that you're a healer to this person, that you're special to them. that you've healed them, you've been with them on this journey. They acknowledge this and they know this, but there's some pain about this. Like they're about to lose you or something like that. They're feeling like they might lose you, but they can't. Mm, I don't know. I can't bear the thought. Well, they will be like, yeah, I can, but in fact, in reality, they can't. It's almost like they're trying to remain stoic while they can't. It's almost like they're losing their grip over this. They can't remain stoic anymore. Um, like time is running out, but they're remaining patient. I'm seeing this person in a hermit period in isolation. They're remaining patient. I'm very drawn to that white shirt, and I'm like sitting there waiting, calmly, patiently. Like maybe not calmly, because there is some feeling of internal struggles, but they are praying, for saying sorry, for reuniting with you, for being with you, for this opportunity. They felt they were very wrong. Like there's something that they know they were very wrong about something particular, and they want to speak to you about something. No, they want to speak to you about everything. It feels like about everything because they want to clarify themselves. They don't want to be somebody who's pushed away. They don't want to be as like a possibility, an option. They don't want to be on the sidelines anymore. It's almost like they want to rush in and they want to communicate it all, like everything, to remain stable. It's almost like also for their own stability, because the more they are either inconsistent or they are not speaking anything, there's this emphasis on not speaking anything, right? The longer they are, the more there's this, the higher the chance that you are moving away, like the higher the chance that the time's running out and they have this struggle. They don't want to let you go. You are very special and important to this person. Like it's a soul connection. Also with these two birds, I feel like they were divinely guided. Like this union, this connection was divinely watched over, and it was judged over by divine as well. So if something happened, especially to this person, if something happened, like some big tower moments, like some big lightning, something huge, something happened, that was a divine hand. It wasn't even like, it wasn't you, it wasn't that person, it was a divine hand, like crushing things, because that's the way how they can make you see visibly what you're doing wrong, right? Because otherwise they can't communicate with you if you are not hearing them, if you don't hear them, if you don't listen. And that was the way for divine to communicate very loudly and clearly that you're doing wrong, you know? Especially emphasis goes on this person. They were doing something, they were making wrong decisions, judgments, thoughts about you. They were influenced by something, but also mostly they were influenced by their ego, right? Remaining stoic, remaining in their patterns, in their thoughts, they're right about everything. But we all know that we are never right about everything. We can be wrong, and sometimes we can be very wrong. And that's when, especially with divine counterparts, divine connections, it can be like we If we do some really big wrong judgment, we're gonna get punished for it almost. Like we're gonna get an answer from the divine for what we decided to do. It intervenes in our lives that way. It shows us that we shall prosper in different ways, that we shall go back and think and then choose something else to do, like another action, something more righteous for us and for the other person, right? Not just for the soul 3D reality, like, like just relationships with people, connections, but for the divine quality of it, for something ephemeral, for the unseen with the eye that guides us, the energy that holds us, that keeps us strong. And there is this also like this divine anger within this person about themselves, that they were wrong, that they did incorrect judgments, and that it backfired into this connection crumbling, basically. There is the divine anger. And I'm saying divine anger because it feels like divine anger. It feels like internal flames. That is the divine anger. That's not a simple anger. That's divine anger that they're feeling. Because they are a divine, perhaps they are divine masculine. Perhaps they are feeling that within. And yeah, it's almost like all this time, all this patience, everything piled up, finally summed up into this figure built, right? It's almost like a building. Finally, it got built. And now they feel it for what it is. They don't see it for what it is. Like, there's something about this person that they don't really recognize the form too well. Like, the shapes, they don't feel them too well. I will explain this, that they're more in tune with their ephemeral side, perhaps with their feminine side, or with their emotions. That's interesting. Maybe now they're more in tune with their emotions. And or maybe they've been all along, but they were just so disconnected by the constant telling what's right or wrong, how to feel or how not to feel. And mostly, if we are in tune with our emotions and if we decide not to feel, we block so many emotions and feelings we have within. And that is our emotional intellect. It's part of the intellect we have, of our intelligence. And when we block it out, of course, we might go astray in life. We might make wrong decisions. We might go out with the wrong people. And I'm saying going out, not like connecting, in that sense, but like going out, like having time and having fun with these people. And just even going out, we share our energy. We share our energy, and that can leave us crumbling. Like, we can get really tired of it and we don't understand why. But that is because we block our feelings, because we block our emotions. We block part, a significant and important part, the other side of us, of our logic intuition. We block our emotional intuition that is so important to have in lives, to make important decisions, to discern, to make discernment, and to see what it is in reality, to connect everything together: 3D reality, material, and the ephemeral sense, and our emotions and logic. That is so important. And what I'm seeing here is that this person also sees other people in their lives right now, and they know who they are to them. And most of all, they know that none of them know what they feel. None of them know what they're actually going through. None of them know how tangible is a sense of what they feel. Like their experience of spirituality and their experience up to this moment of what has happened. Nobody knows what it is from the people who are around this person, and they see this, they feel this, they're experiencing this. They just know this. They really do, internally. Not just internally, with their thoughts. Their intuition, internal deep feeling, is connected to their thoughts. And their analytical mind goes like, connecting everything basically. Now. So maybe this is that important thing that is happening right now. Not just that, everything summed up. It almost feels like summed up clarity. Like, boom, everything has bloomed, like everything makes sense, right? Everything makes sense. And they're sitting there and thinking what action to take and what to do. Because they know. They have this internal knowing. And in the material sense as well. It has connected them deeply. Like, that's the result. Like, everything connected. And now they know. They know what you mean to them. And that's huge, That's huge. They know. They feel it. And that's what I'm saying. We all learned that the journey, at first we don't know that, right? But we all learn that the journey is so vast, so different, but it's also so complicated, so complex. At first, to discern what is what, we might think it's toxic, but then we realize that the real toxicity was misunderstanding ourselves and letting other people to guide us further into our own disacknowledgement, into our own disintegration and misunderstanding our purest soul, our purest self, our internal self, our internal truth, right? And if this person hears me right now, and I kind of feel that, um, you know both who you are within, and um, what is that waiting for you outside, and you know whom to ask, you know the truth basically, you know it. You know it right now, and there is no time to wait. If you feel within your heart that the time to act is now, then the time is now. You have that white shirt of luck put around you. So walk towards the luck. Walk towards the mother fortune. That is your path. You know the path. You know it. Out of everyone, you know it. You've touched up your intuition. You really calibrated it all, You went all this path to just let people sabotage you and your truth. Never let anybody sabotage you and your truth and yourself, no matter what others say, because only you know the truth of both yourself and this connection that you have. And you know it and you feel it. That is one more of a big, big, bold statement that will help you to discern what is true and what isn't true. So once you make the discernment, evaluate, and know where to go, you know what to do. Go for it. You just know it. That is your light and that is your path. And you feel what I am talking about. All this path was ready for you. You are ready now. You are ready.